Hi, I'm Sara Snowstorm. Come on a journey with me to create the dimensional copper red hair of my dreams. I purchased a front lace human hair wig from AliExpress.com. The link is in the caption. The cut of the perimeter extends way past the ear. Ah, look at that tippy point. I'm just making sure everything connects. Here I'm taking a front triangle section where the fringe would be, and I'm just going to create a long layer there. Make sure to point cut it in so it swoops nice and blends nice with the rest of the hair. I'm taking my wig fix so that I don't have to glue down the hair just to cut the lace, so that I can fit it to my hairline. I'm cutting in a zigzag pattern so that the lace blends in with the skin better. I also like to hold about that much hair and cut around the ears as well. I'm also creating some baby hairs so that the hairline looks more realistic. I really don't prefer this tone and shade of blonde on me. Let's use some Redken Shades EQ hair color. Welcome to process number 1 of 2. This will be the base color. For the root color, I am doing 6CR, 6RR, and a little bit of red kicker. For the mid-shaft hair color, I'm using 6CR, 8CR, 7RR with a little bit of red kicker. For the final toner color, I am using 8CR, 9RB, and a little bit of red kicker. Here I'm putting conditioner on all of this part that I'm sectioning out. This will be our money piece. I will be toning all of this hair at the end. You can think of the conditioner as a spacer or a barrier so that the other color doesn't get on top of this hair. I love having a disconnected base color for the money piece. I'm starting in the back and then I'm going to take diagonal sections so that when it falls down, the blend is so much more nice. And I'm bringing down that root color into little V's. You'll see in a second that I make sure to blend it and make sure that each side of the V is higher than the middle, and I really bring that down. Baby. Oh yeah. Just slap it on and blend, blend, blend. Let's repeat that on the other side in the back. Now I'm going in with the mid-shaft formula color that we did, and I'm going to pretty much just blend those V's into the blonde. And I'm all done with both sides in the back. Now after 25 minutes of processing time, I'm toning the rest of the hair with the final toner color. I let this sit on for about 5 minutes until I saw the exact color that I wanted. Welcome to process number 2. This is a nice base color, but I want a lot more highlights and lowlights. For the highlights, I'm going to take my Matrix Light Master Lightener with 20 volume. I mix it just to the consistency that I like it. And for my lowlights, I'm taking 6CR and 6RR with the Shades EQ. Next, I'm going to do a full highlight and lowlight, just how I normally would. And I'm just going to pretend that the base color is not there. So I'm doing a highlight in the front here. And on the next section, I'm going to do a back-to-back highlight right here. Next, I'm going to do a low light here and just alternate between highlights and lowlights from now on. At this point, because I'm getting further away from the head, I'm going to start teasing the highlights there, just so that it looks a little bit more natural and soft. You'll notice that I never backcomb or tease the base of the lowlights. I like being candid and showing my exact foil placement because I love watching other people's videos where they actually show how they do it. Also for me, it's really relaxing to watch people color hair. On the sides of the head, I'm going to take a highlight here, right close up to the roots. Now I'm going right in with that low light, baby. I'm just going to alternate from here on out. Since I'm moving away from the face, I'm going to start teasing the highlights right here, just so that it gets that nice blended effect. Now I'm going to do the next side off of camera, just like that. And now for the back. Dun dun dun! I'm going from bottom to the top in diagonal sections. Here I'm going to start out with a low light, and my next one's going to be a low light too, just because I feel like I want to see some of the low lights right here. Then I will just alternate between highlights and lowlights. Sometimes in the back the sections are just too wide, so I will do two side by side of the same thing. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Next, I'm taking this top section down. I'm going to weave that out and do two foils side by side. Here, because I ended with a low light, I'm going to start with a highlight. I love rotating my color brush so that I can really blend that out at the top with the lightener, right up into that tease, but not so far up that it will bleed out of the foil. You'll see later in the video that I end up parting the wig slightly off center. I'm not taking either side in the middle part versus side part debate lately. Sometimes I part my hair in the center and sometimes I part my hair on the side. Today I'm staying completely neutral, parting it just slightly off center, y'all. My personal advice would be to not let any trend define you or date you. Just do what makes you feel confident and what expresses who you are on the inside. You are absolutely beautiful, however you decide how you want to express yourself. Let's have fun in life and with our hair and not try to bring each other down. You can always show this to your hairdresser, or if you're a hairdresser, you can always copy my formula and tag me in any video or photos. Since I just added a highlight there and the other one is a low light, I'm just going to barely put a highlight right here just because it feels right. It's so tiny but so cute. I'm letting this marinate for about 25 minutes. So I'm just going to clip it back and have a dance party real quick. For this, I'm toning with 6CR, 8CR, and 9GI. When I saw how these highlights lifted, I almost didn't want to tone it, so I ended up toning the back for 5 minutes, and then I waited to tone these very front money pieces to the last 2 minutes of the toner. That way there is variance even with the toner. I am already getting excited because this already looks good to me. Here's the back of it all dry and styled, and the sides, and look at that front. You can definitely see where it has more dimension, yet with that disconnected money piece with the highlights and lowlights blending it all together, it just looks so amazing, I think. Since I use a wig cap and don't need these combs, I just remove them because I think it lays much more flat. I'm taking my Got To Be Glued gel, and I'm just going to comb these hairs back so they stay out of the way. I'm not using the bald cap method because ain't nobody got time for that today. I am just gonna slap this wig cap on like that. Making it look as flat as possible is key. And I get excited. I'm gluing this down with some Got To Be Glued gel, some concealer in the part line. I'm cutting the baby hairs just a little bit shorter, and I'm going to lay those down like this. When it dries, it looks more natural. Also, the hair will just naturally fall over this. I'm blow drying it in, and here's the after.